one more video, basically how a fresher can kind of work towards getting to the career fields and how the market in 2025 is being shaped up. So we're going to talk about that today. Firstly, let me thank you all for giving me the opportunity to talk to you and give you some insight, and also you guys for motivating me and liking, sharing, and subscribing my videos. So thanks once again for that. And so once again, let me come back to the topic where we're going to talk about in 2025 how the market is going to be, and how it's going to shape up basically in the transformation, and also how the remote work has fallen in place for most of the people working nowadays. So that's going to be the key here. So the job market is going to be really good in terms for the IT side and as well as the remote work. So the top sectors basically where they're going to include in the job market, it's going to be that there's the sectors which are going to be really doing good for the next probably 5 to 10 years. As far as goes for the long term, it's going to be the artificial intelligence and machine learning. So when you talk about that, the roles like AI engineering, NLP specialist, networking, programming, and Python, or these are the the skills which most of the clients will be looking at in the next 5 to 10 years. So AI is going to play a big role into that. Then it's going to be cybersecurity. It's going to be in high demand when we talk about ethical hacking. An analyst who's got some certification in CCIP, CH, CEH, boosting employability. So these kind of roles are also going to be really good in terms of the cybersecurity and networking side. And then it's going to be data science. Data science is going to play a major role when you talk about the business intelligence, predictive modeling, uh, AI with Python, Tableau, Java. These are the skills that are going to be really good. And moving forward, people are going to hire in these areas. And then we can also look into the renewable energy. The roles are going to be really good in these renewable energy areas, which basically is segregated between the sustainability management and green technologies. So all the freshers out there, try to get some knowledge and learn about these skills. Then it's going to be fintech. When you talk about fintech, it's going to be more like how we're doing the digital payments and the blockchain, the financial analysis. So these are the kind of jobs moving around in this era, going forward from 2025 for the next 5 10 years is what I'm trying to explain to you. So the essential skills in 2025, in terms of the technical skills, when you talk about that, it's going to be generative AI. So when you talk about that, it's going to be prompt engineering, AI, and critical industries across various verticals. And then when we talk about the technical skills, we should not forget about the cloud computing. When you talk about the cloud computing, you know, the expertise in AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, these are the skills, even big data. So these are the skills which would be required, you know, going forward. And when you talk about the programming skills, you need to be really good in Python, Java, SQL, software development, data roles. And finally, the digital marketing is going to be playing a major role in the market in SEO, that's called search engine optimization, social media analytics, and Google Ads. So these are going to be uh, top form of professionals who would be helping the clients, probably the mid-level to the huge, bigger five companies in digital marketing. So these are the technical skills which anyone would need, and who has got it need to expand more in these skills in order for them to excel in the market. When we talk about the next slide where it comes in the soft skills, you need to be really adaptable in terms of the hybrid remote work environment which is seeking in the market. So you need to be really be prepared for it and start doing your homework. Then you talk about the communication skills. You need to be really good in the sales, marketing, and crunch work in the cross cultural teams. Apart from your technical skills, you need to also have these two skills so that you can sell yourself and sell the company and get some projects for them. So this is going to be a major part rolling in the soft skills. Then we talk about the problem solving, which is basically, you need to be valued and able to enhance and give your best on the consulting side and project management, which is a key when you are really good in technical know-how. And these are the steps which basically would lead you into a successful career. You need to basically do a self-assessment, identify your strengths and interest. It can be in technical or creative fields. Basically, you need to be able to assess yourself and try to gather as much as insight about your likings so that you would be able to excel in that particular field. And you need to do a lot of industry research, explore whether you're going to be in IT, healthcare, e-commerce, manufacturing, any industry. You need to do a lot of research in terms of finding that particular skill which is in you, for that to come out, and then you would be able to enhance your credentials. Skill development, yes, let's talk about the kind of courses you're doing. For example, if you're Java with a Java person, you want to learn a Python programming, that's there are a lot of certifications available out there. You can go to Coursera and you can opt for any kind of certifications which is required. Then we have the getting of experience when you complete your college. Try to get into some kind of a big five company or IT services or any company where they can give you some kind of training on that particular skill which you want to do. There are a lot of platforms available in Upwork where you can do a lot of content creation and things like that. The last one which really help you in the career path is using a LinkedIn. Really, really good. LinkedIn is really good in terms of connecting with professionals like you. And as I mentioned in my previous videos, connecting with the contingent managers, hiring managers, HR leaders for you to get jobs. This is a great medium. So networking is another key function here. We move on to the next slide, which talks about the job search strategies, which highlights basically when you finish a college, you can either go for internships or you can, optimize your resume, highlighting all your projects, how good you're in ATS, friendly. So basically, when you're trying to find a job, once you prepare your resume, you need to highlight all these projects, what you've done, where you've done an internship, and also look into your, you know, applicant tracking system, that's ATS, where you can get in a lot of information and putting in your keywords which are good. For example, if you're good in Java and TIPCO, you could probably key in Java and TIPCO and try to find jobs from ATS. And then when you talk about portals, you can go ahead and work through Naukri, LinkedIn, other company career pages, which I told you last time, to get yourself a job. And then the last one is interview preparation, which basically is and talks about how you need to go ahead and look for a job, and also how you're able to portray yourself to the interviewer. I have already spoken in another video about it, so you could probably check my other video in terms of interview preparation and how you can enhance your credentials and bring in some value to the client. So I need to be really ready to do that. So that talks about how you search your job. So when you talk about the proofing of your career, you need to be really learning continuously. So that is what I meant by saying that if even if you've got 10 years of experience, 15 years, or any number of years of experience, you need to have a continuous learning process. There are a lot of platforms out there. Coursera, I've completed a lot of courses in Coursera. So even if you're a technical or non-technical person, there are a lot of courses available there. You could go and register yourself and start doing the programs. You need to have a mindset which is global. Cross-functional communication skills and remote roles are always out there. So when you talk about the focus of sustainability, you always know that how social media, ECG, and the consulting is helping people to attain those goals and explore the market. So ESG is one of the when you talk about ESG, it's environmental social governance. So this really helps us to kind of be different and find and give to the community. Then we go to the these are the main areas which I wanted to explain to you and help you attain that goal and achievement which you want to get, and also wanted to let you know that follow your dreams, never give up. And I'm sure this video would be really helpful for people out there. So thank you once again. You can check me out on my Instagram at reachpk35 and my YouTube channel reachpk35 pk's tribe. Thank you so much, guys. Please watch my videos, like, subscribe, and share my videos. Thank you once again. Thanks for watching PK's Tribe. Bye now.